Hello everyone and welcome to the Cheney School Music Department. Now if you're watching this video, it's because you are thinking about doing either BTEC Music, Music Technology or A-Level Music, which is great. I'd like to introduce you to Erin and Finn. They are two of our Year 12 students. Erin is doing the Music A-Level and Finn is doing the BTEC Music Performance course. So they've got different experiences to share with you. All the details for the courses you can read in the guide, so I'm not going to go into detail about that now, but we're here to give you the student experience and they can tell you what it's really like to study music at Cheney. Now, I think it's really important to just mention now that if you don't have GCSE music, that doesn't mean that you can't do one of these courses, because actually what we also do is look at the experience you have as a musician and see if the course would suit you with the prior experience that you have. So it's always worth coming and talking to us about that. Now, I'm going to hand you straight over to Erin and Finn, who are going to answer some questions about what Cheney music at sixth form level is really like. So, Erin, why did you choose to study music at Cheney?
Well, I knew the Cheney Music Department was incredible. It supported me in everything that I've ever wanted to do since year 7. So it really is a wonderful department to consider joining. But the course offered a really great step up from GCSE music, and I thought it would be really interesting to pursue and study. Yeah.
Excellent. And Finn, why did you choose music?
Yeah, I think similar to Erin is I did GCSE music, so I already know the music department and I really enjoyed the GCSE course. I also thought it's the right step up. I'm still interested in music and think that Cheney just offers a good course and there's good teachers that I already know, so it was just the right decision to stay.
Excellent. And Erin, how different is GCSE to A-Level?
It's certainly harder, but the format of what you study, as in you do performance and composition and then learning about music as a whole, is quite similar, and the exams are quite similar as well. So it just offers a way to expand on everything that you already know, whether you've done the GCSE or not, and hone your skills a bit more with more specialist subjects. So I'm doing musicals, for example, which is so much fun, but it offers more than you can do at GCSE, but in a really great way.
Great. And Finn, what do you enjoy about the course?
I think that what's good about this is we get a lot of independent time, and I think that's quite different to what we get at GCSE. It means that I think we get to do a lot of our own things, sort of, but obviously it's still guided towards what we have to do as the end exams, and I just think that it's something that we don't really get to do with other stuff, and I think that makes it quite special.
Excellent. And Erin, what do you enjoy about the course?
I think that's a really good point about the independent time. I've gotten so much more ability to do what I really want to do than in any of my other subjects, partly due to the fact that the teachers are really flexible in helping you in how you learn and what kind of you choose to do in lessons and at home, but also because the smaller class sizes are really great. And yeah, I think it's just a really engaging course. If you like music and if you like listening to music, it's just great.
Excellent. Okay, so Finn, what makes this subject so special or interesting?
I think along with the independent time is that it's quite interactive. A lot of the stuff that we've been doing for the music theory side is I've got to play lots of instruments that I wouldn't play before. I've got to do playing the drums, guitar, and it makes it so much easier to then understand the concepts which we're trying to get taught, because we get that experience playing it and learning about it, and I think that's just something that again we don't do in other stuff, that sort of interactive side.
Excellent. Okay, Erin, what else do you study alongside music, and what are your thoughts on this combination?
So I do maths and English as well as music. obviously it's such a unique subject, like that it offers a contrast to anything that you choose to do it with. But it has a lot of skills which you can pair with like any combination of A levels that you choose to take, and it will help you with everything because you learn so much, kind of almost subconsciously through doing music. That it's a really, really, really great subject to choose with anything you want to do.
Excellent. And Finn, what else do you study, and how does that work?
So I study maths and history, and I think I would pretty much agree with what Erin said, is that it's just completely different to anything. And I mean, maths and history are also completely different. So I think having that variety of stuff, it's just like, it's just very enjoyable, and it means that I don't get bored of doing the same thing over and over again.
Excellent. And Finn, what are you planning to do next, and how will music support you in this?
Well, I'm definitely interested in taking music further in education, maybe doing it at university. And I think that studying at sixth form is just like a really good step up, like towards going to uni. I think like a lot of the skills that we learn are like transferable to kind of whatever I want to do with music, because we cover like a really broad range of things. And I think it's just like ideal for learning music later on.
Excellent. Now, this is an interesting question. What are your teachers like? Erin?
They're really great. Like, even if Miss Jackson was not one of the school, yeah, the teachers really, really get to know you well and get to know the way that you learn and the way that you want to do a certain subject or be in a certain lesson. It's such a great department that if you've ever been involved with the music department at any point, you know that they will let you do so many things and like support you in any possible thing that you want to do, and it really just shows in the way that they teach as well.
Excellent. Finn, what about you?
I would agree. I think the teachers are really good for music. I think it works well with the small class size you have because, like Erin said, you get to know the teacher well and they get to know you quite well. I think both teachers are very passionate about music, which definitely comes across when they're learning, and I think that's probably one of the most important things, is they just really enjoy what they're teaching.
Good. Cute. Okay. Final question then. What is your top tip for someone that's thinking about taking this subject? Erin?
Well, I asked Miss Jackson this beforehand, and she just said do it. And like, I agree. Just try it and see, because I'm sure that if you get in a lesson, you will see that there is so much that music has to offer. It is so fun and so interactive and so engaging. And if you have any concerns and any worries, go talk to the teachers, go talk to the department, and they will answer any questions that you have.
Excellent. And Finn, what's your top tip?
My top tip is that because we do get given a lot of independent time, I think it's important that when you're given that time that you are working and that you make sure that you do keep on top of the work you're given, because if you're not working that independent time, that's about half of the work that you're going to be missing out on.
Excellent. That is a great top tip from both of you there. Okay, so music's great, guys. These guys have just given you a little bit of an experience about what they've done this year so far. We would love to talk to you more about doing music. If you've got any questions, if you've got any concerns, please do come and speak to me or send me an email, lja@cheney, and I would be totally happy to talk to you about anything that you have concerns or questions about. Okay, we're going to sign off now. So, bye.
Bye.
Bye.